Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we have the 444 portal happening today actually when I record this video, and that's a big shift when it comes to energies. I mean, if you're into astrology, there's a lot of videos online that talk about the 444 portal and all the changes that are happening. But what I want to do is just pick a couple of cards from this deck, talk for advice for all of us. Right now, things are a bit tough. We're not, there's a lot of changes happening in our lives, not just with the portal, but with the way the world is going. Our jobs are in jeopardy, our lives are in jeopardy. We don't really know what the future holds. And I feel like I would like to get some advice cards, messages from the universe for all of us during this shift and during this change. So let's get a couple of cards for everyone. Please note these are general and may not resonate with everyone. All right, so the first card, what advice would you like to tell everybody that people would need to follow universe regarding this 444 portal and the changes that are happening? What is going to happen? So let's see. All right, we have got dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So, the first advice right now that the universe wants to tell all of us during this big shift is that we must pay attention to our intuition, our subconscious mind, our universal connection. The universe tries to talk to us through our intuition. And a lot of it also happens while we're sleeping during the dream world. So the universe is telling us that right now it's a good idea for us to pay attention to our gut, try to see the signs and symbols, certain numbers, certain names, certain situations that might be repeating itself. These are all signs from the universe. And they're also telling us, for those of you that have very vivid dreams that that you can remember the next morning, they're telling us that you should perhaps keep a dream journal so you can keep a track of all your dreams so you can decipher them later on as to what they mean. So let's get some more cards. What other advice do you want to give to people? We've got trust. And trust, while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing on the boundless opportunities and more. Okay. This card is telling me that, see, we have always, how society is structured, they tell us that there are certain ways you should live, there's certain ways you should be making money, there's certain things you should be doing. And at the end of the day, what the universe is telling us that it's now not the time to just follow our logical mind. It is very important for us to now kind of trust what our gut is telling us. This is our dream gut, dream telling us, our intuition telling us, our gut telling us, and this is the universe telling you that it is important for you to trust these messages that are coming. I feel as this shift is happening, a lot of us are going to be getting signs as to where we need to go, what we need to do with our lives, what is the next step in our spiritual evolution, and it is up to us to whether we're open to receiving them and whether we're trusting them. Not everyone is going to actually get these messages, not because the universe is not talking to them, but because they're not open to it, because they don't trust in it. They see these signs and they ignore them. And the universe is telling us that right now you could trust your gut, you can trust your intuition, or you can trust your mind. And if you continue to just go the logical, stereotypical society kind of way, then you may miss out on certain opportunities that are in your path, that are for you. All right. So let's see what else is in store. We've got choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your spirit. You will be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you, and you apply it positively and constructively to the outside world. So what this is telling us that you are going that during this time of evolution, we're always going to be faced with various choices, what we have to do, what we want to do. Um, See, when the universe tries to talk to us and it gives us signs on what our next step is in life, and we start trusting it, we're going to be presented with choices. All right. Now, what choice to make? That is our responsibility. That is where free will comes into play. You have got to again go figure out what is right for you. What is right for you may not be right for someone else. What somebody else is telling you to do may be completely against your intuition and against your gut, and that may not be the right thing for you. So, at the end of the day, this is going back to the card that is telling you that whatever is happening right now, the choice is in your hands. The growth that is happening, the universe can only give you signs. But are you willing to walk the path? Are you willing to choose to change your life, to grow, to evolve, to go to the next level of your evolution? That is all in your hands. So the choice is in your hands. That's where free will comes into play. We have to decide, is this right for me? And are we ready to go for it? And how do we decide that? By trusting, by paying attention to our dreams, by trusting our gut, by thinking from our heart rather than from our logical mind. Okay. So I know these are all very, very vague questions and answers, but you guys will know what it means at once you're in that situation. Now we've got find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? All right, so this is talking about when we go through a lot of growth, when these shifts happen in this world, we do get affected. Even if you're not spiritual, even if you don't feel it, your energy definitely gets affected. And a lot of times we lose balance. Our balance gets shaken because we go through this, we get downloads, we get energy upgrades, and we let the outside world dictate a lot of what is going on. You see the overall message. All four cards are saying the same thing. Things in the outside should not affect your inside world. They are telling you that no matter how tough things are going to be in the outside, you must stay balanced within. You must trust your heart. You must trust your gut. Because without that, you're going to be completely out of balance and out of sync, and that's not going to be for your highest good. So at this time, when during this 444 portal, that shifts that happen, you're going to be getting messages from the universe, where the universe is sending you signs, the universe is telling you what to do, and this could come as dreams or synchronicities or messages from, like, repeating messages. And the universe is saying it's up to you if you're willing to trust these messages, or if you're willing to just go and lead the same life that you're leading. At the end of the day, if you're willing to trust it, you will have a choice. You can decide if this is the path for you, or you can decide if you want to just continue where you are. If you do decide to go on this new path, there may be things in the outside world that will try to deter you, that will try to sway you, that will overwhelm you, that will cause you anxiety. And the universe is saying, as long as you can balance yourself, as long as you can keep this inner peace, and as long as you can trust in your choices, trust in the direction that the universe is leading you to, you will not sway. You will not let the outside world sway you. But you have to be connected. You have to go within. That is the only way for you to find that balance. All right? And I want to pick one more card during what's all right. Perfect. Believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So, what this is telling us that during this difficult time, during this time of change and growth, How your life changes, how your life grows, depends on how much you're willing to believe in this power. How much are you willing to believe in the universe? How much are you willing to believe in your own power? The difference between success and failure, the difference between growth and stagnation, sorry, is how much do you truly trust with your soul? How much do you believe? See, you see, both of them are saying the same thing. It's about your heart, 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 heart. All right. This is all talking about, this is also technically heart, right? So, all of four cards are telling you to trust in your heart space, to believe in this connection. If there are certain paths that you're being guided to take, the universe is telling you to believe in it, to trust in it. Don't let the outside world and the scenario and the situation in the 3D world screw with you. All right? Don't let that happen. Trust, be within, and things will work itself out. All right, guys, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.